Blessed be, y'all. This is Jen Fremont. I am going to do a few things on some writings that have been important to me. The first one I'm going to read here is something that I wrote about probably 3 years ago, something like that. And it speaks to the question of, it's titled, Why the Mystery? A lot of people always wonder, why is everything wrapped up in some sort of mystery or something like that? And the way I see it is it actually does expand your consciousness by thinking about these questions that can't actually be answered in solid terms. Some of them you can't use the scientific method because these occurrences are not in a regular pattern or anything like that where you can actually categorize things and things like that. But I see it as that's where the human mind actually expands, is when you think about these questions. So let me go ahead and read this here. This is titled, Why the Mystery? All the great whys only point to what is. UFOs give reason to question government. 9/11 gives a focal point for blame. The Bigfoot mystery takes science to task. The Illuminati give an excuse for helplessness. But what if those questions have no answer? What if these things are only to make us question? What if we are just an idea of ourselves? What if we need these things to see our true selves? Man is divine in his own right as a creation of the universe. We only think we are something else. The something only is and does not need to think of itself. What human beings worship as God is like that image of self, the devil being the dark side of this image. How can one be a self when united with an image? When we lose ourselves in that God, do we not also unite with the devil? Thus explains the evil of godly men. I've read that several times in some spoken word poetry reading things that I've done, and it always gets a good response. It always makes people think. And I like that about when I write something, that it will actually make people think. The process of becoming a true self has to be about questioning what you've been taught, what you've been given, what you've been programmed with throughout your life by the people around you, by society, and taking into account, not blaming them or getting angry at them for teaching you these things, because they were taught these things too by their family and in the society that was there before you were born. It just gets passed down and down and down, and when we get stuck in the blame game about, this is wrong or somebody's wrong and they shouldn't be teaching people this and those sorts of things, it really stunts the ability to actually step outside of that. It's only when you let go of the blame and the anger at other people for the way you are, and just accept that you are this way and make an effort to change it. If you don't like how you are, change it. That is what I see as a real spiritual path is about, is changing yourself and aligning yourself with who you truly are. So with that, I will get off here and let you think about that for a bit. This is Jen Fremont. Thank you for tuning in. Blessed be y'all.